vegan fit for life, and I am so happy to connect with you. I was able to completely transform my life in a positive manner by finding the gym and by changing my nutrition so that I was eating appropriately for my body. And I am very happy and very excited to be able to share that with you. Thanks for joining us.
All right, so self-myofascial release for serratus. So serratus anterior is here. A lot of the time it's mistaken for being part of your lat. It is underneath your lat. So we're going to use the ball, and again the lacrosse ball, so the small 2.5 inch ball. And we're going to put the ball like right here, kind of underneath and below our armpit. Arm goes out to the side, and we're going to have our body, you know, so we are sideways against the wall. With this, I want you to kind of roll, put some pressure on the ball and kind of roll back and forth, just small movements, and maybe up and down, there we go, until you find a spot that's really sore. And I can guarantee you, you know, so much money, you're going to find a really sore spot. Once you find that really sore spot, I want you to lean into it, keep your arm straight, and once you have a good amount of pressure on that really sore spot, I want you to keep your arm flat and go up against the wall, and then bring it back down. Got it. That feels fantastic. And again, up. So we want to do this, this motion with the ball, pinning that muscle down about 2 to 4 times in the same spot. And then I want you to move the ball a little bit up. I'm going to use my hand here so I don't drop it. And again, I want to lean into that, rotate a little bit until I find another spot on the backside of my armpit that's super sore. And again, there it is. Again, pin it and then rotate the shoulder up. Try to keep your arm flat against the wall as you can. And again, we're pinning and moving 2 to 4 times per side. So once you do that fun, go ahead and repeat the fun on the other side. But that's going to really, really help with shoulder mobility, really, really help with neck pain, with trap pain, and just make a lot of movements a lot easier overall. And that is the self-myofascial release for serratus anterior. So we're going to do a self-myofascial release for it's really beneficial for the traps, but we're actually targeting levator scapularis. So that is a muscle that runs here across the top of the shoulders. And you're going to use a lacrosse ball. You're going to need a wall. Make sure that your wall is nice and stable. And you're going to place the ball here on the wall. So it's kind of leaning down a little bit because we want it to be right there across the top of the shoulder blade. Like, don't roll your shoulder blade, but we're targeting the muscle that is just above it. And you're going to roll side to side. So in towards the spine. Wow, there's some crunchies in there. And then to the other side. So if you're finding something that's crunchy, or if you're finding something that's tender, you want to stop and hold on that about 30 seconds. You can hold up to 2 minutes if you want. But you're really, really trying to roll lengthwise across the muscle into the towards the spine. Don't roll the spine because that would hurt. But again, did you see that? It like popped right over that knot. But you're looking for any kind of those adhesions in the muscle, and we want to get those, you know, broken up. We want the muscle to relax so that we can, you know, use the muscle at optimum length. And that is your self-myofascial release for levator scapula. So we're going to do self-myofascial release for the traps. So you want to use a smaller ball. This is a lacrosse ball, but anyone that's about maybe 2.5 inches would work just fine. You want it to be really firm. The traps are really dense, and so we want to be pressing into a surface that's very stable. So I'm going to show you here on the edge of a door frame. You want to find something where you're going to be able to move your head to the side. So doing it flat up against a regular wall is not an option. All right, so you're going to put the ball against the wall. At about like this angle is pretty good here. And then you're going to get your feet so you have some stability, and you're going to hinge forwards and press into the ball. So I'll show you like so. All right, so arm's going to hang down. You want your head to be out of the way so that the trap is mostly relaxed, and you're really going to press hard into the trap. So letting that ball go down, finding anywhere that feels super tight, maybe something that feels kind of tender, and you're going to press and you're going to hold. You might see my sore spot's a little bit over, so here, and we're just going to hold. So with the self-myofascial release, you can hold anywhere like 30 seconds up to 2 minutes. The trap ball hold against the wall is kind of really hard to do for 2 minutes. It's a lot of stretch on your hamstrings, but you can always come back and do another session after you give yourself a little break. And that's the self-myofascial release for the traps.